Hi, everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host, Lady D, for this segment. I hope you've all had an amazing week. Well, March, I said that March wouldn't disappoint, and it's not disappointing yet with all the stuff that's been happening already in the first week of March. This week coming up, the transits, we still have some transits that are happening, but I feel like it's all going to start happening the week after. Because the week after, we're going to have the eclipse, and then we're going to have Mercury retrograde. We've got a lot of other transits coming up. So I think this week it's not as much as what it has been happening, but it's still going to be intense. So we do have on the 8th, we do have the Sun going to be trying Mars. That's actually quite positive, that transit. That's going to help you feel more confident with that transit and more, I feel like also for some reasons about embracing change too. We've also got coming up on the 8th, we've got Pluto, or till the 8th, Mercury is going to be sextile to Pluto. So it's going to be a positive change in communication. It might be, you might hear of something ending or transforming into something else, but it'll be a positive aspect. And we've also, so 12th will be a big day. On the 12th, we have the Venus retrograde will be conjunct Mercury in Aries. So on that day, you might find that you have very strong opinions and strong thoughts, and it could be about financial matters or it could be about certain relationships that you're having with people. You might hear from someone from the past that day. It might be about vocalizing how you feel to someone that you're in a relationship or anyone that you have, like a loved one that you have around you. And I feel like on that day too, like little things might bug you or sort of tick you off a little bit. We've also got the Sun, which is going to be conjuncting Saturn on that day too, which is going to create a little bit of problems. So it is going to be a little bit of an intense day. I feel that day, the 12th. On the 10th and throughout the week from the 10th, we do have Mars, which is going to be in square to Chiron. That's going to be bringing up sort of old wounds or wounds that you haven't really healed from yet. And I feel like there's going to be intentions that are going to be quite clear from people too. What I've also got coming up for this week ahead, I do feel like it's about being cautious. So I feel like it's about thinking before you speak, thinking before you act. When I was seeing that it was like a busy road and you had to make sure the road was clear. So I feel like it's just about being cautious and being prepared this week. I feel like that it's also be very particular how you deliver news to people. I feel like some communication is going to get a little bit hectic, and it may be that with something you're going to tell someone could be a little bit sensitive. So I just feel like this week especially, it's about thinking before you speak or how you deliver the message. I do feel like it's still going to be quite hectic. Dealing with a lot of egos. I kept on, and I feel like with some of the aspects that we've got here, it is going to be looking at egos. There'll be a lot of egos coming around or dealing with this week. I also feel like it's going to be an emotional week where people might be a little bit triggered as well. That's coming up. And even I found really interesting with the certain topics that are coming up. And it's like it's a very a split in the collective. And it's like people are either dead against one way or they're against the other way. And I feel like it's quite interesting. I do feel like that's part of the Pluto in Aquarius, mixing with all the other transits that we've got coming up or what we're going through at the moment. We are sort of one by one, the planets are coming into Aries this month. So we are dealing with a lot of Aries and Pisces energy. So we are dealing, to me, it's like Aries is the strongest star sign to Aries is the weakest more, and it's got more empathy for people. So I do feel like that we can feel that kind of that's split in the collective where people stand on certain topics and certain issues, which I also feel like is very, I always find astrology very interesting and very fascinating when we look at the charts and I can see why things are happening for that person or just in the collective of why there's just been a big shift that there has been this week. And people are quite passionate about their beliefs. And I feel like that's part of this Aries, this Mercury in Aries. People are being quite vocal and they show this passion about very strong opinions about what they have. That's why I feel like on the 12th, it is going to be quite an intense day because this energy is going to affect a lot of people. So people that you might feel like, might hold back, might actually speak up. And especially if these energies are happening in your chart over your sun, or over if you've got a planet in Aries and they go over that planet, it will impact you more than other people too. I also feel like this week people are going to want change, but they have no clue on how to go about it or even how to bring in change. There will be a mixed emotions and tensions will be also running high this week. And also, there's going to be an aspect where people are over diplomatic too coming up. So let's go to the caller. So we've got Christine, who's in Hawaii. So hi, Christine. How are you today?
Aloha, Danielle. Good, thank you.
So how can I help you today?
Um, so I wasn't listening, so I don't know what kind of readings you give. I have been um, trying to figure out health challenges, trying to get to the root cause,
Okay. So you okay?
and also a relationship. I'd love one of those.
Okay. All right. So there we go. So I'm not a doctor. I always gotta disclose it there that I'm not a doctor, but I can see what I do pick up now. Um, so let me just see here. Um, okay. So I mean, I do feel like you're quite busy, but I also feel like I get things around like my neck, my throat is burning up. Um, just and I feel like that. I also feel like it's really hot around my neck. And top area of like sort of above around the shoulders, but I definitely get like like a burning around my neck for some reason. So I don't know if this is a throat thing or communication, or if you're just feeling quiet, if you get like feeling hot. Um, I also feel like that there's like a bubble, like I see a stomach and I see like churning of the stomach, or like if you get like reflex, or like you feel like
Yep.
just
Mm-hmm.
like a burning or bubbly. It's like I see bubbles in the stomach. So to me, it's like the stomach is a bit
Yep.
unsettled. Um, I also feel like there's a sense of being tired and losing time here. It's like I don't know if you get really tired and you don't realize that you've lost some time or you're losing
Yes.
time. I don't
I'm
know.
very
Okay.
tired. It's autoimmune, and the autoimmune is shows up in my neck as red in my chest, like red spots and heat.
Ah,
Um, and my shoulders and neck are always very tense, and I have reflux from it too. So, but I was wondering if I can get some answers, like to the root cause or a past life, or like something that could help me see, like what to
okay.
do with it or where to go
I,
next.
okay. For some reason, I'm getting I don't know why, but I'm seeing garlic. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if garlic has
No, yeah, no,
is.
I'm allergic to garlic, so I can't do that
Oh,
right now.
okay. Okay. So that might have been why. Okay, I'm seeing it. So it's like I just saw this
Yeah,
garlic.
not
Okay.
to fix it. Like I'm kind of looking like for a root cause, like something emotional, physical, past life.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
I
kind of
feel like
looking for some answers, maybe like
what
that.
you're look what you're looking for, and I do feel like I do believe it helps you a lot. It's something that even I use. Kinesiology. Kinesiology is very good. If you can find a good kinesiologist, they are very good at finding the root cause of things, or the body sort of tells them what's wrong and what's happening, and
Hmm.
um, um, that would be really good. I feel like this is going to be for what I see for you. I feel like that there might be more things that you're allergic to. Because I actually see like allergy tests that you're like they're testing things on your arm. So I do feel like an allergy test there might be more things that you're allergic to than what you know. But also
Hmm.
feel like it's like a process of elimination as well. And I feel like even like certain I don't know if it's to do with the perfumes or like the detergents or like washing things. I feel like you're quite sensitive to chemicals and things that you're using. So I feel like that
Right.
this is going to be a complete like elimination, big haul of things that you're doing. But this, I feel like it's a journey you're going to be on, and I feel like at least I get 1 to 2, really 1 to 2 years, months. I kind of feel like this is going to be burning out, but you're trying to find the right person that can help you. I do feel
Hmm.
like as I said, kinesiologist or even an iridologist would be able to help you with what's wrong. I feel like that you're not getting answers from certain doctors that you're going to, like they have no answers, and
No,
I feel like
yeah, they
they
have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. Yeah, so that's why I was
yeah,
looking for a metaphysical cause. Yeah.
yeah. But you'll find that through certain health professions that I'm not able to do right now for you. That muscle
Hmm.
testing is an excellent source to do that. But I just feel like you're going to have to. I also get bladder too with you as well. I feel like upset bladder, so you might even have to look at like stuff with the bladder as well. I know bladder
Okay.
is when you get angry too.
Right. Being pissed off. Yeah.
In terms of relationships with you, so I'll just do a quick relationship reading for you.
Thank
Let's
you.
have a look. I feel like we're going around in circles. I feel like it's time for you, like someone needs to make a decision here and to follow through with it. Because I do feel like there's a thing of going around in circles, and like it's about not finding the right time, chasing your tail. I don't know if it's you're the one going around in circles. So I do see someone around you, and they're not. So they're standing right there. I see someone who's tall.
Really?
Yeah, I see someone who's tall. He's got short hair. I feel like he's like not blonde, but the sort of that light brown blondish
Hmm.
hair, but it's very like neat and tidy. I do feel like he's wearing shorts, white shirt, joggers. He's very active. I feel like he has like athletic build, and I feel like
Hmm.
he wants to help. He wants to show you the way. This man likes partnerships that are equal, and I feel like that he's like he's putting his hand out to help you. And I also feel like he's a bit of like a gentleman as well. I feel like there could be a meeting of hearing May, so around May, June, July. I feel like there could be some romantic connection, or there's also an intense connection coming up. I feel like around that area, but I feel like you're
Okay.
gonna by well, I think by spring. I always get confused because my spring and your spring are too different. But I just feel like that there's a renewness here of energy, and I feel like you are going to take this man's hand, and there's some sort of relationship that's going to come of this. So
Great.
that's what I get quickly for you. But I hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's okay, no worries. So, if you want to contact me, you can. And if you're in Queensland or south of the border of New South Wales and Queensland, stay safe with that hurricane coming. So, if you want to contact me, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Facebook is also Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram is Lady DS Psychic, and my TikTok is Lady D Psychic, or Lady DS Psychic, and my YouTube is Lady D. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I'll see you same time, same place next week. So, bye for now.